But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time, The Candy Shop. Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Candy Shop. I am Candace.
I'm Hannah.
And this is The Candy Shop. I want to say hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and supporting me. You are now sugar babies. So welcome to the family. Hey, Queen of Cheesecake. I pinned her message to the top. This is one of my mods that if y'all get crazy with me, she will delete. But no, I don't think anybody's going to get crazy. Hey, Sharon. I hope all is well. Hey, Nikki Pooh. So we're here to talk about love and marriage, Huntsville, and some other hot topics. Before we begin, I'm just doing a disclaimer. I didn't take notes. Neither one of us took notes in the episode. So we're going to give our opinions on just certain things that happened in the episode and also the people. So I'm drinking a mimosa since we missed Mimosa Monday yesterday. What are you drinking, Hannah?
Oops, a long workday. I am drinking a Cosmo.
Ooh, and it looks so good too.
And I even brought a picture just in case.
So let's get right into it. So this episode was very interesting, and I want to put up the Love and Marriage banner that I have, Love and Marriage Huntsville banner. So I want to start off with Kimmy. I'm not understanding. Well, I shouldn't say I'm not understanding. They are like really trying to say that Kimmy was a side chick. And the reason why I don't like it is because it's Marcel that's bringing it up. And I feel like Marcel is deflecting from his own situation. Like he keeps trying to throw it out there that she was a side chick. Apparently, Kiawa, whatever her name is, Quinoa.
The same, K.
Well, she said that Kimmy was a side chick. Marcel even kind of hinted that she was a side chick. I will say this, in a group that I'm in, they posted Maurice's message. So Maurice put that he announced his divorce, that he was officially divorced in 2010. He didn't start his relationship with Kimmy until 2011. So he's saying that she wasn't a side chick. So I don't know. What are you thinking about that? Do you think Kimmy was a side chick? Does she have those side chick vibes?
Yeah, I think she was, but my thing is, why is it their business? Like, why are men gossiping about other women's business? Like, mind your business. Worry about your side chicks. Why are you worried over here? Only reason why is because season 1. Their dates and when they met and we were just friends all through that ordeal. How y'all just friends all that time and boom, divorce, let's go. I really feel like they were besting when he was separated. But if you're separated and you're divorced, you just waiting on your divorce to be finalized. I think they were dating then. But even if she was, I'm trying to figure out why is it their business? That didn't break up the marriage. Clearly they were going to divorce before Kimmy came in the picture. So I can see if she was the side chick that broke up the marriage, but she was just the woman who he was basically waiting to sign the papers.
He's trying to say he didn't know her until after the divorce. That's what
he lying there about it. Because remember season 1, they were saying that they knew each other when he was still married, but they didn't mess around yet.
Yeah, Sharon says she always says she wasn't, so I believe her. I kind of do too. Oh, these notifications on my computer. I kind of believe her too, because she just, as soon as they say it, she's like, no, I wasn't the side chick. They try to make jokes about it, and on this last episode, they made jokes in front of everybody, the new couple, everybody. And so she was like, it's not funny to me. I wasn't the side chick. And like I said, I feel like it's Marcel deflecting from his situation. How about, I got diaper boxes all in the background. How about we talk about coleslaw in that? It's like he never talks about that. He never talks about that. And so I don't like that they're trying to call Kimmy a side chick. I do like Kimmy. I do kind of believe her. Of course, Kiwa, whatever her name is, she's gonna say she was a side chick because she was mad. But then I heard a rumor out there, allegedly. I do need my allegedly banner. Allegedly. She was cheating on Maurice with her current husband, and now she's married to him. That's what they say allegedly, though. Yes, and
well, maybe they both was dipping out.
I know they were separated for some time,
yeah,
and
back then, they were separated for a long time.
Yeah, and back then Maurice wasn't the Maurice that we see today. He was like bigger then. So I don't know. I don't like the whole thing of them calling Kimmy a side chick. So we can move on from that. With Melody, I don't know if I'm feeling her this season.
Oh, I thought I was the only one. Oh my goodness.
What are your thoughts?
I really like Mel in the past. I'm not gonna lie, but this season, it's just she's just annoying me. I can't like put my hand on it. It's just I feel like, especially with this song tonight, that song in that studio, and I feel like she says things like this stuff isn't about Marcel, but it is, and it's okay. But you're giving him and Slaw too much of your energy that they don't deserve. Like, they already embarrassed you, they already humiliated you, and you still, even though you saying you going through your own way, you still entertaining them, and they shouldn't even be. No part of them should even disturb your peace. And yes, I understand we all go through things. We go through divorce differently. However, I just feel like she's just entertaining it and then acting like she's not. If you are, I mean, just own it. We all grown. If you want to still entertain it and make money off the situation, just say it. But don't act like you're not and you know you are. Like, it's just annoying to me. I don't like when people don't own up to their stuff. That bothers me.
Yeah, and Nikki Poo says she has her own YouTube channel, which I subscribe. So yes, I did know she has a YouTube channel. She's been showcasing her videos and stuff on there. So Melody, she has her own YouTube.
Oh yeah, I'm not on that. So Instagram's enough for me.
I guess the part of me that's not feeling her is the way that she's doing Destiny. And I know she's trying to put it out there on Instagram that her and Destiny are close and they're real friends, but it seems like it's a reach. Melody, I'll say this, and my voice is cracking with the whole side chick thing in the song. I don't mind that she's capitalizing off of the situation and making money off of the situation, but it's like she's back to kind of the old Mel. Originally, I didn't like Mel with how she did the girls on the first season because, remember her and Martel were this power couple and she thought she had it going on. She kind of turned her nose up at them. And I feel like she's back to that. Like, I liked her season 2 when she was going through the stuff because we got to see the genuine raw emotions Mel. But it's like now she's back to being fake Mel, acting funny with people. And yeah, and there's nothing wrong with feeling herself. Yeah, Sharon said Mel has been a little different this season. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know, but it's like I'm not feeling it. Nikki Poo said, I believe Mel knows it bothers Martel because he's hating that Mel is succeeding. Yes. He's hating on that. And that's the part that I like. I like the fact, I just wish she could find somebody to date that is fine, where I wouldn't have to see little coleslaw on IG posting Martel's wristwatch and all types of things to act like they still together, because it's getting on my nerves. I definitely hope Mel is doing better, but I wish we could see the genuine Mel, because to me she's just being, something about her is off. It seems funny acting to me, and I'm not feeling it. With
I wish you though, I definitely would have me a new man on this season.
Yes.
I feel like, and you will be filming from this time to this time. And just letting you know, because what we not going to do is have you and Slaw out here living your best life. I would definitely have a new man.
Exactly. What are your thoughts on Leticia and Marcel?
So that part, I don't even think I got that far. I'm gonna be honest. I think I heard the part where they're trying to celebrate
their anniversary. Yeah,
anniversary. So I did hear that part. I don't really know about that. I don't know, because I don't like Tisha. I'll be honest, I don't. And Wanda really pissed me off today more than normally. But I don't like Tisha, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like they're on two separate pages within themselves, and I hope they can get back, because it seems like they genuinely will have a good marriage, besides him having his little a-hole moments. they seem like they, from outside looking in, that they have an okay marriage. So I just feel like they're not on the same page. I don't know what it is. Like even now, this season, they seem like more farther apart than they were the other seasons.
Really, I feel like they're actually somewhat doing good. They have this attitude that is us against everybody else.
Not like that.
Yeah. Marcel and Leticia, I don't like the way he treats her. Yes. He made a little joke on this past episode with the new couple, Tiffany and her husband, basically saying, he said something like, I don't know anything about changing diapers of kids. That's my wife's duties. He was joking, but even Tiffany was like, it's something that's not something you joke about. I'm feeling that is weird. So my thoughts on Leticia and Marcel, to me, they seem together. I don't know. She's sticking with her man. She's standing beside him. And it's like the way my thoughts on them deal more with how they're doing Jalen. So Jalen is, of course, Kimmy's child or son. I said child. He ain't a child. Is Kimmy's son. And he's working for the Scotts. And it's just not working out. Nikki Pooh said, Mel is taking this time to do Mel. I'm not mad at her. She could have went into a depression. I don't think you will see a man until it's the real relationship. And hello, Candy Washington. Thank you for joining me. Me and Candy just did a show yesterday. I enjoyed doing her show. We talked about Real Housewives of Potomac. Be looking out for something that me and Candy and another person are working on. We're coming up with something, but thank you for watching, Candy.
Okay.
Yes. Hey, Sonny, don't tell me, tell the people. This is why I did this live at 8:00. Sonny has a surprise for us at 9. So I'll be in the YouTube streets running over to Sonny, running over to Sonny's channel. Don't tell me, tell the people to watch. Yes, thank you, Candy. Make sure you like and subscribe to the Candy Shop. But going back to Kimmy and the way that she was doing, the way that they were doing, not Kimmy, Jalen and Leticia and Marcel.
Yeah.
So they kind of got into an argument with Kimmy because of how they're treating Jalen. So Jalen had a situation where I guess it was the holidays. You know how a restaurant go, everybody called out, including his manager, and he's like the general manager or something of the restaurant. So he had to cook. He had to do everything. And instead of them coming to help him, they're like, oh, he'll be all right. This is going to teach him. He'll learn. This will be good for him. And so he didn't take it as a learning experience. He took it as, y'all just left me hanging.
Mm-hmm.
He went and told his mom. And I guess there was a text message exchange between Jalen and Leticia where Marcel thought Jalen was being funny by saying, yes, ma'am, to Leticia. And Leticia was like, you don't got to call me ma'am. And so they were, yes.
Which is a sign of respect, but okay.
They were arguing, and Nikki Pooh said she saw the surprise. All right, well, keep it quiet on here. Yes, and hey, my kiddo too. My kiddo trolls me all the time.
He's having a trolling tonight.
Yes, no, I love my kiddo. It's all love. But
having the trolling.
Also, be sure to drop your candies in the chat to show me some love, some support. I'm loving to seeing all the candy. But no, I thought from the beginning that, I mean, it was a good gesture for Jalen to work for Marcel and Leticia in this restaurant. But I just think they gave him too much responsibility. Making him general manager over a new business is just too much. And it's a lot to put on him. And I agree with Kimmy. Now, I don't think they were purposely trying to set him up to fail, but essentially they set him up to fail. Yeah. So, and that's just my opinion on it. I don't know if he went to school for real estate. Whatever he went to school for, I didn't think it was anything related to what he's doing at their restaurant. And with them trying to start a new business, I feel like they thought they could be cheap by having him come. And
I was about to say they didn't want to pay the person who had the qualifications for that position.
Mm-hmm. And I'm laughing at my kiddo. She said, I'm a great troll. But yeah.
Right, I'll calm down. I'll stay ready.
Yes. But no, I feel like they didn't want to bring a real seasoned person in because they knew they would have to pay that person. And so they thought they were doing something by bringing their family member in, and it's not working. Like when you have, now I know family owned businesses work, but when you have so many different family members involved, sometimes it does not always work. Yeah. Oh, yes. Correct, Nikki Pooh. He could always quit.
I would have walked out that day.
You think so? You would have walked out? See, I thought it was.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought
Yes.
it was
If you
good.
screw me over and we're supposed to be family, like, okay, I know I'm your employer. I know I'm working for you. I understand that I'm your employee. However, you turning it back on me like we're not supposed to be family. So it should be like double. Like you should have my back because I'm new. I probably don't have the qualifications for this job. But we're both doing each other a favor. Let's be honest. You're doing me a favor. I'm getting the experience, and I'm doing you a favor because you're not paying as much as you could pay someone for that position. So if you want to screw me over, I will call you. Your restaurant is here. I suggest you come here because I'm walking out.
Yeah.
And I will lock the cash register so no one steals. Good night. And that's how it would be. Because you're not going to screw me over. And I call you family? Nah.
Mm-hmm, right. Nikki Pooh agrees with you as well. She said, I would have told Marcel that if he didn't get me help, then I'm out.
Yes. They would have saw a stick smoke from my car.
Yes. Hey, BJ. But no, they and she said, hey to Candy Washington. But no, I the only thing about that is I am a little different. And it's just me. Sometimes I'm very accommodating. So I would have did the job, but I would have went and telling my mother like he did. Like they left me hanging. They left me hanging. Like, what do I do? You need to tell them I'm quitting. So and that just would have been me. I'm petty like that. But he confronted them and told them, and which I like that. He's growing into the man that he should be. So he told them like, hey, you left me hanging. Because Marcel was like, you did good. This was a test, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Bert.
Hey.
So he was like, I understand you thought I did good, but no. He was like, I didn't like this. Like it wasn't good. You left me hanging. And he also said, he asked Tisha, this was before Marcel got there. He was like, I was wondering how you would treat me if you were treating me a certain way because you had, you and my mom are not on the best of terms. I thought you would treat me different, which I think it's valid. He was being honest. She was like, no, I would always keep my professionalism. I can separate the business from the family. So I would never treat you different, which I wouldn't expect her to treat him different either because he has such a high role at that job. If anything, it would hurt her business if she did treat him differently. So that I know that was just the greenness or immaturity in him thinking that she would. But in the end, that business owner is still going to do what's best for the business, and to treat your manager crazy would be the worst thing to do when you're trying to grow your business. So
I was about to say that wasn't professionalism at all.
Mm-hmm.
At all. Because even you leaving him hanging with a business in your name, you actually left yourself hanging. So if you want to protect your business, you should have been there. Because what if it was like critics in there that day? What if it was secret shoppers? Like you never know who's visiting your business at that moment. So you never want to, I'm teaching you a lesson, but you teaching yourself a lesson too, because what if it all blew up?
Mm-hmm.
Like what if it was horrible? Then you have to deal with that. A lot of restaurants don't even really last the first year. So you were already starting off on the wrong road.
Yeah, definitely. Like
I wish you would have the treating the thing. You don't treat me. I'm not treating you better because we're family and that. I'm going to treat you equally.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get harder because some people do that too. They be tougher on you because they think you deserve a break. When you don't have to be tougher, you just have to be fair across the board. So some people do it differently. They're like, I'm tough on you because we're family. No, you don't have to be tough. Just keep that same fairness across to every employee, and that's all you have to do.
Yes, and the episode ended with Kimmy and Leticia and Marcel arguing over the whole exchange between Jalen. And what was funny in their argument, and this part didn't have to do with Jalen, when they were joking about her being a side chick, she was like, what if I joked about you having a side baby? And so Marcel was like, yeah, it would be funny.
Like, sure, what? Side baby. I told you he had a side kid.
Yes.
I believe that he has a side child.
I like what Sharon said. Marcel wasn't protecting his own
Listen,
business. Jalen doesn't have the experience yet to be a GM. I agree with that. He
yeah,
does not, which is why they actually should have came. And so that's why I would have told my mama, like, you need to tell them I'm quitting. So
they don't have the experience to be a GM. Like they have experience in other areas, but they don't actually have the experience to be a GM. It takes a lot.
they should have hired somebody. Go. I hate to say his name, like Tim Norman did for Welcome to Sweetie Pies for that Sweetie Pie restaurant. You know, Tim Norman hired people to do some of the other, like the general manager positions and all of that.
He knew he wasn't ish.
What'd you say?
I said because he knew he wasn't ish with his big hips, and that's all I'm gonna say about him.
Nikki Boo said, I see how their business in the first season with Mel and Martell didn't happen because they not business savvy. I agree. They're not business savvy, and they have several businesses. They have this restaurant, and then they have this. Is it champagne or wine?
Cigar lounge, black.
A cigar lounge, but they have a black, like I think it's a champagne
wine line. Yeah, they do have a wine line too.
Yeah, it's something. But they have many ventures, and I think it could be good because they have the show backing them. But they definitely, I know probably, I would hope behind the scenes they have actual professionals helping to run their businesses. I'll say that. Oh, my kiddo said his hips don't lie. Yes, Tim Norman's hips don't lie. But no, going back to the side baby, when she made that remark, Tisha did not like that. And Marcel just laughed it off. But we're going to move on from the whole Scott saga and go to the nude lady, Tiffany and her husband. I forgot his name, but Tiffany and her husband.
Yeah, I saw him on the tractor. I forgot. Damn, I just heard his name too.
Yeah, on this episode, I like her husband. He's nice.
Yeah.
I can tell Tiffany is like kind of staying below the radar now after she done brought that cold tea as Destiny said. She knows the assignment now, so she's staying below that radar. She's not as annoying as she was in the beginning. Kimmy told them to quit playing with her. Yeah, she did. She definitely did when they were calling her that side chick. But Tiffany is okay. I can't wait to see what else happens on this trip. This episode seems so short. Like I was watching it and it seemed like it was off like that. So I can't wait to see what happens next. Martell is single and ready to mingle on the trip. So he's not with Coleslaw. He ain't claiming you out on this episode. So you can keep showing
his real life.
Yeah, you can keep showing his wristwatch and all this other stuff, but he ain't showing you. But he's
elbow here and there.
Yeah, he's saying he's single. On the preview, it shows Mel showing up, and I don't know if they're gonna have to sleep in the same room or not. It's just funny.
I'm not sleeping with my ex-husband.
Do you think Martell still wants her? Like, if he's still in love with her, or does he want just the family back?
I think they want each other.
You think so?
I think on a certain level, I don't think that she's still in love with him, but I think on a certain level, they both want each other still. I think they miss kind of the family dynamic, and that's why they still like go at it like as hard as they do. They're putting the same emotions in the divorce that they put in the marriage against each other.
I think though.
I think he wants her way more though, but not her. Just the whole him having a family, like his kids and coming down and just the unity. You could tell he seemed like you know how some people just can't be by themselves. Mm-hmm. He seems like he's the type that just can't be by himself, but it's really nothing else out here, even though he been looking, hunting and searching for it. I think he realized now that he had that, but even though I think Mel still has a part that she still wants him, I don't think she's going to take him back.
I just think though, and Sharon agrees with you too, I think that if they did not have to see each other on this show, it would be out of sight, out of mind, and they would not want each other. But think about it. They're basically coming to work, being coworkers. Can you see me? It looked like you froze for a second.
I was sipping. I see you.
But I feel like if they did not have to see each other, if they did not have to work around each other, they would not. I just don't think they would want each other, because we're going to see on this next episode. I don't know if Martell tries to hit Melody or what, but it gets heated. And so I don't think I don't think they would want each other. And think about it. me and you, not to put all our business out there, but I prefer to put my business out there versus
You can put mine out there. I ain't got no shame over here.
versus being doxxed by these crazy people out here. So me and Hannah both have been married before. We are both women that have gone through divorce. I'm remarried and Hannah is about to remarry. So just imagine if we were on a show with our ex-husbands and having to be around them. Of course, people are going to think that we want to be with them.
We wouldn't be filming in the same room.
Yeah,
we could be on the same payroll, but
me
we
and
would not be filming in the same room.
and we never know. Me and my ex-husband were together 10 years, and I think you were with your ex-husband about 10 years as well.
Married 10 years, yeah.
So yeah, so it's like, yes, there's history there. It will always be history, but I do not want that stanking man back.
At all.
So I can't. I'm gonna just say this, and I hate when people say I'm devil's advocate, but I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. I don't think they want each other back. To be honest, I think Marcel likes the unit and he likes the appearance of what Melody brings, but I don't think this man loves her. I just don't see it. He's a narcissist. He is just all into himself. He's about appearances. We all know that Mel was the brains of their situation. So Mel on paper looks good for him. That's why he wants it back. This man is worried about his image and just raising his kids together versus truly being in love with her. Because I'll say this, if he was in love with her, he would have never brought all this bullshit to the table or to their marriage. And that's my thoughts on that. Now for Mel, I knew she was hurt. But I feel like she's moved on. She got this song. She's feeling herself. Clearly, she's feeling herself. We can see that. So Nikki Boo said, Mel not going back. She let us know that she put up with it for 5 years and not gone that way. Exactly. And hey, so
she put up with a mistress for 5 years.
I gotta give So Debonair the kisses because I love him. But hey, So Debonair.
Hey.
Young Rich said, okay, but who was Martell running up on? I ain't never seen Martell ever buck up to no man.
Because he ain't.
And so he likes the appearance of marriage. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Hey, unapologetic Nubian Prince. Martell bucked down real quick to Melody's brother when he tried to check him. He sure
did. He did. I forgot about that. He did.
He sure did. But I don't know, Martell. I don't know if he want to be with Coleslaw or if he want to be. Martell has several women because allegedly, while he was dealing with Coleslaw, he was also dealing with another woman who I'm sorry, I'm in these Facebook groups.
I heard that part.
I'll be in the Facebook streets and I'm in a couple of groups. Shout out to Nay from Love and Marriage Huntsville, the original Straight No Chaser, and also I think her name is Day. She has Love and Marriage Huntsville, Straight No Chaser. These were groups that were once one and they separated, like the AKs and the Deltas. But they separated and they both put out receipts of this woman that Martell was with while he was with Arian. And so Martell is in love with Martell.
Yeah.
That's all
he needs to be alone. Like he needs to find himself. If I was him, I would turn my image around, build my brand differently, make more money, and worry about myself. That way, I don't have to have my ex-wife paying my bills, which is trifling. Very much so, because we were both business owners. So if I'm paying your bills, that's trifling. So if I was him, I wouldn't be focused on no type. I was about to say the P word. No type of cat out here. I would be focusing on myself and making money. So my money will talk. My image will be different, and that it will speak for itself. I don't have to open my mouth. I don't have to gossip. I don't have to talk about if I want you or not, because I'll just pick up my kids and make my money. That's all he needs to do at this point.
Yeah. And this is why I love Young Rich and Nikki Poo. Nikki Poo and my kiddo too. These are the three that I love on my channel. And no offense to anybody else, but I love them. But Young Rich said Martell had plenty of women and men. That's the part that got me. He's not the type of man you marry. You screw him and throw him out like yesterday's garbage. Hello. Yes. Yes, exactly. So Melody, I understand she was young when she married him, but I would be completely done with him. Like, no ma'am.
If I'm paying your bills, I'm done with you. You can't pay electric.
And I,
We
and
can't do this.
I heard Martell had like a Tinder account, which I know that's
Tender.
for the men's.
I believe
And
it because he act like
Tinder. No,
I'm a
what's the one? What's the one? I forgot. It's an app for the men, and Martell was on there. Nikki Pooh said Martell only loves Martell. Exactly. He just hating that that he has realized that Mel was the true boss of the business. Exactly. Facts. Yes. So damn Grinder. That's what it is. It's called
Grinder. What's that?
That's for the men's.
Not the men's. Not like Andrew.
Men's. Yeah. Yes.
Grinder. I never even heard of Grinder.
Oh yeah. I learned about it being here in Atlanta, working.
Oh, of course.
Working with some of my people. They was on Grinder, and yeah.
I know it's one app. I do not know the name of it because it was years ago. I think, well, how long was I working at that company? It had to be like 8 years ago. And apparently it was for like gay people or whatever. And it was a coworker of mine who that was my buddy too. And he was on it, and apparently it showed you people near you. And it was this married man who was in our same department. And it was like, well, someone near you. So he was like, look, it was him.
Oh my goodness.
And the stuff he was saying, it was, first of all, it needed to be on XX or whatever, because the stuff that he put in his profile that he wanted men to do to him, we all was like, but his wife worked at the same company. Like his wife worked at the company with us, a floor underneath us.
And I would have wanted to see what was going on. And thank you, Keaton. Loving the brand.
I forget that app, but I don't think it was Grindr. But I'm like, I didn't know apps could show you people near you.
So Debonair is right. It is for gay men. Kanara said, dang y'all. This is my husband. He said, dang y'all going in on Noop Martell. Shout out to the Noops. My husband is a Kappa as well. And he, for all I know, he deals with me. So.
He does.
He said, hey. And yes, tell us the stuff on the profile. Exactly. What was the profile of your friend?
I do not. Oh my goodness. I do not. It was so long ago. I'm about to text him like, what was that at? He was on that then.
So, and hold on just for a second. Kennard, I can hear myself talking. Can you turn me down? He's playing the live. Young Rich said, yes, Young Rich said he had so much to say about Melody's brother. Meanwhile, he playing Twister inside some random Grinder man's Uchi hole while the kids is in the other room. What type of
I had to put my drink down. I'm about to choke tonight.
Woo, Young Rich.
I'm done. I'm logging off. Wait, one second.
I'm finna drop the link because I definitely want some people to come up. Because this is hilarious now. I'm only going to go live for another 30 minutes because I want to watch Sunny's channel. She has a surprise for us. If you want to come up and talk about Martell shenanigans on Grindr, come up. We can talk about it. Young Rich is cracking me up today. Yeah, she is acting up. My husband, so Deb, he said, shout out to you. So all Deb. Yes, let me say this about So Debonair. This is one of the kindest people that I've ever met in my life. I've met him in person. Him and Sonny, we met in person. We hung out, and they're some of the realest people I've ever been around. I can't wait to see how our relationship grows. So Debonair said, hey. So Young Rich said, I can't stand the men of Huntsville. They make my blood pressure up. I'll pray for Kimmy and Melody. I really do. Leticia too dingy for me as well. Wait, what?
What?
And Kanar, you said I need at least 3 months. No, I have 2. I have Aviel. I don't know where Aviel is at in the Queen of Cheesecake. Make sure you guys subscribe to the Queen of Cheesecake. But Mark, let me tell y'all this. Now I heard because I have a friend in Huntsville. I have several friends in Huntsville. Georgia's not that far from Huntsville. So the men of this show was going to a club there. It was this whole big thing. They were going to a club there that had bedrooms at the bottom and taking women down there and having a good time. So I would, to be completely honest, I don't know how these men are on this show. They they come with a lot of skeletons. I'll just say that.
I don't think no man on that show is faithful. Not one. Maybe Tiffany and her husband now because they're both divorced. But maybe I don't think out of Marcel, I can say his name wrong. I don't care. Martel, Maurice, and even still, what's the guy? His lawyer, his friend, his real estate friend, who was cheating in the past. Chris, is that his name?
I don't want to talk about him because allegedly, and I'm glad I got my banner up.
Ooh,
he was messing with a little girl.
Oh well, forget him. Sure, no R. Kelly this way. So everybody else, I don't think is faithful. Everyone who's messing with legal age women, I don't think is faithful.
Yes, and speaking of R. Kelly, we can change the subject because I wanted to talk about him. So some of the witnesses have come forward, and there was one lady that said that he let her come and go as she pleased, but he gave her an STD. With R. Kelly, let me put my little banner up since we're talking about him. And then another one said that he locked her in a room for 2 hours. Not 2 hours, 2 days.
2 days. Yeah.
She was an intern at the chocolate factory. She went there. He locked her in the room for 2 days. He came back, gave her food that knocked her out. She woke up and her in between her legs was wet, and he was adjusting his pants. So, R. Kelly, I understand people want 2 days. People want his case thrown out because of all the stuff that's going on with Tasha K. And his brother has come out saying that some of these people are lying. I don't understand the brother. I feel like the brother is not credible. His brother Carrie Kelly basically said that R. Kelly tried to pay him money to say that it was him in that video with that 14-year-old girl, the video that came out where he was peeing. And then Carrie Kelly did Surviving R. Kelly. And then later on, he came back and wanted to support his brother. Now he's saying that the victims are lying and that he wants the case thrown out. So I don't know. Let me go back to Sharon. Sharon said, "What's the tea on Tiffany and her husband?" I don't know what's going on with Tiffany and her husband. They laying low. They laying real low. Going back to R. Kelly. So Deborah said his brother is all over the place with this story. He is. His brother is definitely all over the place because he had an interview on Surviving R. Kelly. So I believe I believe R. Kelly is guilty. Nikki Pooh said she came to do an interview of R. Kelly. Wait, who? Who, Nikki Pooh? And Keaton said, Deb, get your ass on the panel and give your 2 cents. Yes. Debonair, get up here.
Yes.
Get up here. So, Deb, anybody, Keaton, you need to come up too.
I'm about to say, why he ain't coming on?
Exactly. Well, they want to talk about love and marriage. So Young Rich said, do y'all like Leticia? After seeing her family in the first episode, I think I can definitely see why she acts the way she does and why her husband said they are from the other side of the track. So with Leticia, Hannah says she don't like her. I'm indifferent about Leticia.
I used to like her though. I used to like her.
I don't know how I feel about Leticia. I was going to say Leticia. I don't know how I feel about Leticia. I think that she is green, and she's actually, I believe, my age. She might be a year older, but I just feel like whatever her and Marcel got going on is unhealthy. They're trying to come across as a united front, and it's not working. I'll say that. And my liquor is talking now because I'm slurring my words.
I already said it, so I already told you I don't feel like they is close. And I also feel like they're biting on weight more than they can chew. Y'all need to focus on one business at a time. Y'all here, y'all there, y'all got your foot in every single thing. Grow one business, make that successful. Once you reach that peak, then you get another venture. But the way they're going, they gonna be without this show, they gonna be asked out.
Yeah. Unapologetic said, I do believe if he gets off, they're going back to R. Kelly. If he gets off on these charges, he still has other charges he will go to court for. He will go to jail. It's just a matter of when. I agree with that. And that's the same thing Nikki Poo said. Oh, and she was talking about the intern as well. So Debonair said he's not home. Oh, so Debonair. And Keaton said, I don't watch those shows. I have tapped out, couldn't get into it. Love and Marriage is good. Young Rich said you was right. Lie, Tisha.
Oh, side note, I heard Salt Lake City is back.
It's coming back, and I can't wait to see it. I think soon. I have to see, but I love Jen Shaw. Well, I'm not gonna say I love Jen Shaw because she's like the criminal right now.
I was say not. You know, I can't stand Jen, so her being locked up is heavy to me. I don't know why, and I don't celebrate nobody getting locked up, but I don't even care that she got arrested.
Oh man. Well, so Deb, you have to watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Wait. So Salt Lake came on Sunday. I hate that I missed it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to catch it. I didn't think it started yet. Because Unapologetic.
I heard it was coming back at the beginning of September. So okay.
So I'm gonna have to watch it. Jen Shaw, you know, she was scamming them people out of their money. And yes, I have to see what's going on with that. I heard her and her husband's relationship is fake.
I didn't know they were in this real marriage.
Nikki Poo says she doesn't watch Salt Lake. Salt Lake is actually good. It was surprisingly good. So I watched Potomac, Atlanta, and now Salt Lake. I watched Beverly Hills years ago. Yes, Miss.
You think Mary cleaned out that damn house by now?
No, you talking about that church lady?
I hope Mary come back different. Maybe I think she's. I hope she comes back different this season.
But I need to put my glasses on for that. Mary, they're gonna tackle the situation of her marrying her step grandfather. I wish I had the Ray J glass. So Debonair said they showed when they came to arrest her and she tried to flee the scene. Wow.
Oh, so they did catch that on camera. I was wondering where they filming when they first arrested her.
Exactly. Unapologetic said after the black chick marrying her grandfather, I said, no, it's hard past me. They didn't. I'll say this: on the first season, they didn't talk about that a lot. So we didn't find out about that, but it looks like they'll be talking about it more. So yes,
he got Tim Hips too.
Mary married she married her grandmother's second husband, basically.
Don't forget it was in the will.
Yes, she said the grandmother wanted her to marry him. Keaton said, going back to R. Kelly, I just saw something about someone said that they accidentally walked in on R. Kelly with Aaliyah having sex. That was today. I saw. And someone said they walked in on him giving her oral sex. And
the uncle just came out and said, I saw it right before we came on. So apparently the uncle said that he was unaware of the relationship between Aaliyah and R. Kelly.
He's a goddamn.
He said this around like 8:30, like around 7:45 tonight.
Excuse my language.
I'm like, sir.
He's a liar.
And introduce them. Come, you are her manager. Boy, bye.
Yes, and my kiddo. Yes, I mean the grandfather. Nikki Poo, you talk about sick of fake pastor and a woman marrying her grandfather doesn't seem appealing. They don't talk about it on the show. Allegedly, one of the girls dropped her location for her to be arrested. She said, or Queen of Cheesecake said they need to make New Orleans, Detroit, or Chicago. Maybe I can get back into watching Real Housewives. Keaton, when she was still underage, no, she was adult age. She was married to somebody else.
Yeah.
First season, Mary was not the main cast member, and that is correct. Mary seemed like a friend of the show. They did not talk about her at all. What are y'all watching for this R. Kelly story? The R. Kelly stuff is on in articles, and so Debonair, shout out to him again. We have a show tomorrow talking about hot topics we need to talk about this. There are articles that I was sent by subscribers I'm going to shout out Chi-Town Niaja girl or Niaja. I don't know how she pronounces it, but she sent me a couple of articles on R. Kelly. She's from Chicago. So Deb, we need to talk about this tomorrow. Yes, the uncle is a liar. Yeah,
Great lie.
yes, the uncle is definitely a liar. So it's a lot of articles out there about R. Kelly. So I'm gonna give my final thoughts because, like I said, Sonny is coming with a surprise at 9:00 on Don't Tell Me, Tell the People, and I gotta see it. I'm gonna be in the bushes like I usually do.
I'm gonna peek through.
Yes. Oh, Hannah, it's a lot of drama in these YouTube streets. That's crazy. I love Mother Mary. Mother Mary.
My mother.
So
and she looked like somebody's grandmother.
So Deb said she was supposed to be a friend of the show, but because she was such a big story, they made her a main cast member in the middle of the show. What time?
Who was supposed to be her friend? Because no one likes her.
I don't know. But Nikki put me in so Deb show, I believe it's at 8:00 on Wednesdays. Excuse me. 8:00 on Wednesdays. So Deb said he'll be in the bushes too.
We're all gonna be peeking through like Homer.
Yes. So what are your final thoughts on Love and Marriage, R. Kelly, just anything?
I'm not touching on R. Kelly. I leaving that alone. My final thoughts for Love and Marriage. I'm so ready for next week. I'm gonna be honest, I probably won't watch it on Saturday. Because I have no idea where we're going for our anniversary. So I won't be watching it this weekend. But I will be watching it Monday. And I'm just curious to where it goes. I know Kimmy is strong and she can defend herself. I just hope that they don't all keep ganging up on her to try to, like you said, deflect. Because that's the worst situation. Or just to get their storyline or get them things off themselves. Especially if it comes out that Marcel, that's his name. No, Marcel has a baby, especially if it comes out other things. So I feel like hopefully when the more the season goes, that they will leave Kimmy alone. Because actually, Kimmy's my favorite right now.
Oh, wow. You said actually Kimmy what?
Is my favorite right now. Like,
yeah.
She holds her own. She don't take everybody BS. She definitely don't take Wanda, and Wanda be on one. And two. So I definitely hope that she put these rumors to bed and keep moving on.
Exactly.
And also, I'm with her. Don't come for my son because I'm pulled up.
Young Rich said, that woman said, if you come for me, I'm gonna send Jesus after you. Yes, and so Deb, yes, we are on your channel this week, and I'm excited. So definitely follow us too. So Debonair's channel, make sure you subscribe.
I subscribe to his channel too.
Yes, we will be on there tomorrow. My final thoughts on everything with Love and Marriage Huntsville. Kimmy is my favorite as well. I can't wait to see next week. Marcel better calm the hell down coming at Melody because it looked like he was coming at her crazy. So that's my thoughts on that. With the R. Kelly situation, it's unfortunate. I hope his black ass goes to jail. Excuse my language. I don't have no sympathy for R. Kelly. Do not throw out the case. Throw his ass under the jail. Keaton said, I have my first drink of the evening. I have to catch up. Yes, and I'm drinking a mimosa. It was Bacardi and orange juice. I'm calling it It was Bacardi and orange juice. Yes, lock him up. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it. Make sure you guys go over to Don't Tell Me, Tell the People. 9:00. She has a show. Sunny, come over and watch us on So Deb's channel tomorrow at 8 p.m. Subscribe to Chef Hannah. She has her own channel where she cooks and she shows her food. Subscribe to the Queen of Cheesecake as well. She does poetry. She has her food. So make sure you support these Black content creators because we are all we got. Young Rich said exactly, you better calm down because we'll pull up in Huntsville. Yes, at Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Time for y'all to fill up. Yeah. Well, I'm done.
I'm done. This is class number 3.
Oh, thank you, Sharon. Yes, drop your candy in the chat to show your love. Me, Candy Washington, and Cardi B will be coming to you real soon with some content. So be looking out for that. I announced it. I love these. I love working with Black content creators. No offense to anybody else, but Black women, we definitely need to stand behind each other because right now they're trying to make us fight each other. But we have different opinions. It's okay to disagree, but it's all love. Yes, starts in 10 minutes. Yes, I'm loving the candy. If you haven't, make sure you hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button on your way out. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. You have that TV on, Kennard. So I'm gonna. Oh, actually,
I turned up for Turn Up Tuesday.
Yes, I'm gonna play my song and we out. But I want to welcome everybody to my channel, The Candy Shop. I am so excited. The Candy Shop. So this is my story time, The Candy Shop.